I traveled all over the area to try to find a church or some kind of an acoustical space which would adapt for the guitar. And finally I found this church in Newmarket, which really has a magical acoustic for the guitar. It's a very long reverberation, but somehow the quality of the reverberation from the bricks, from the mortar between the bricks, the size and the volume of the space, just enhance the guitar's best qualities.
I knew that I wanted to be a guitarist when I was 6, something like that. Of course, I think that it happens to many musicians that at any point on their lives they had a kind of crisis and that they want to give up their own instrument. For me, it was also the same. Many times I thought about giving up the guitar and try to dedicate my life to another thing or maybe play another instrument. But it's, to be honest, the guitar is the instrument that I started with. Well, this is a copy of one instrument from the 19th century that is Fabricatore. And it's made by the one Spanish-Argentinian maker who is living in Malaga. It's called Arnoldo Garcia. And I really like this instrument because of the deepness of the tone. And also the sound is pretty close to the lute sound. That supposedly was the original for which Bach composed this music.
Many recording engineers and producers are at best perhaps amateur musicians, and some don't even read music. But I come to this as a musician first and as a technician second. I've learned how to process music, how to set up the microphones, how to do the editing, but as a musician I bring to this entire process that interpretive understanding that I have of music. And as a guitarist dealing with guitar, recording of guitar, I have an understanding of fingerings and of the fingernails and shaping the nails and of all of the other aspects that the artist also would have, and we become collaborators. So we have to make sure that the angle is really correct to the microphones. I'll go and listen again, but I think if we have the front of the guitar parallel to the microphones, it's absolutely perfect.
Sounds like this.
Okay. Good. One more? Great, okay. Beautiful. Perfect. We're ready.
Ready.
Ricardo, you know how in the Sinfonia, the orchestral version of this, how the trumpets are so, everything is so important sounding, and it's the trumpets that make this. Maybe can we capture maybe some of that spirit from the organ and the trumpet?
Okay. Sorry.
It's good though. It's great. Really dramatic. One more.
What is important, for example, for music, I think, is to how can I say, to make the music as a part of yourself, part of your soul, your thinking, your way of doing everything, so that you don't have to think at all about what you are doing. Otherwise, if you have to think about the technical stuff or whatever, probably you will fail.
17? You want to go
Can
earlier?
we start maybe 13?
Good.
Oh, sorry.
Great. I think we have everything. You know this place in 39, dee-da-da-da-da, it
Yep.
doesn't somehow sound like it's insisting enough.
Okay.
It sort of
You want
goes
me to insist more?
I think so. Well, what is your concept? Should it
Yeah,
go?
yeah.
Yeah. Right now it's sort of going away. It's going da-da-da-da.
Okay.
But I think it's the other way, no? Is it
Yeah,
da-da-da-da-da-da?
yeah, tira ta 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 ta. Yeah.
So each repetition a little more.
Okay, so let me know where should I start.
C sharp place maybe, or
Okay.
Yeah, 34.
34. Yeah.
Okay.
In this new millennium, we are now approaching Bach in a much freer way than in the past several decades. And this is a wonderful thing because the music of the Baroque is incredibly expressive and full of emotions and full of a huge range of emotions. In the last few decades of the 20th century, performers of Bach were playing quite mechanically and sort of like automatons. It was a very mathematical process. And for us to have the kind of freedom of expression with Bach or with Handel or any other Baroque composer that we have today, 30 or 40 years ago, we would have been laughed off the stage.
Yep.
Not even in the bases. Let's go. Yeah. Let's go closer to this.
So, for example, 63?
Perfect. Yeah,
before.
perfect. Yeah, let's start there.
Or maybe you want us 59?
Better.
Okay.
Okay.
Whatever you want, Norbert.
Yeah, we do have a noise outside. Okay, I think that's probably clear enough.